Rotary Club of White Salmon, USA. Hapa ndani mmesikia. We have two Rotary clubs. Rotary Club of Bungoma Magharibi and Rotary Club of Bungoma East. Together with the Rotary at the university. Are going to arrive in the next few Asante sana.
Abana betaini bana beiranga abana bamuwezi
na tumukaribishe kwa shangwe na nderemo.
Walai bano
hapo sasa
ini moja
mama shika zawadi yako. In the entire project. District Governor, Madam Asep. You feel most welcome, feel at home. Welcome to Rotary Club of Bungoma Magharibi. Here is Chwele, Sub-County, Bungoma County. So I want to request that we all be upstanding for the national anthem. DJ tupatie national anthem, please. While we remain upstanding, I want to request Rotarian Irene Kitty to make a step forward and lead us in the Rotary Grace. Then Rotarian Leonard, kindly you will follow up with the Rotary four-way test.
Thank you. You can join me in saying the grace. O God and giver of all good, we thank thee for our daily food. May Rotary friends and Rotary ways help us to serve thee in all our days.
Thank you, Rotarian Leonard.
Rotary four-way test. Of the things we think, say, or do. Number 1, is it the truth? Number 2,
is it fair to all concerned?
Number 3,
will it build goodwill and better friendship?
Number 4,
will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Then lastly,
will it be fun? Hallelujah. Thank you very much. I request you have a seat. Thank you very much. Madam District Governor Rotarian Azeb, all the way from Ethiopia. Our past regional coordinator, Rotarian Engineer George Miera. Our Assistant Governor, Rotarian Sitati. Rotary District 9212 leaders who are here present. Club Presidents, Rotarian Roy Wafula of Rotary Club of Bungoma Magharibi, and Rotarian Cliff Bakach from Rotary Club of Bungoma Elgon. My fellow Rotarians who are here today, distinguished guests, prospecting Rotarians, and many other guests, together with our beneficiaries of Najijali project. Good afternoon. Good afternoon once again. I understand there's some element of fatigue, but I expected some cheering and laughter. So I will not bother you so much. Madam District Governor, I know you have had a very long day, but we thank you. You have managed to be here. Most welcome. I want you also, Madam District Governor, to allow me invite our Rotaractors from Rotary Club, from the Kibabii University, who are here with us today, just to give you a brief entertainment before we move on with the next program. Kindly, Madam District Governor. Rotaractors from Kibabii University, please, very quickly. My apologies. Thank you very much for that. Sorry for that. Yeah, Rotaractors, I'm advised that in the interest of time, just be very brief, 1 or 2 minutes.
Can lift my thought from my head, cause I know fish out. If you give me this, I give you that, man, I know do pass. No. They won't stress my head, but not got big pass. Oh no, if you give me that, I give you this, man, I know do pass. That talk no fi buy me the Bentley. So I face my front and I date it. Oh yeah, jelly, bend it. Think, spend it. If you go back, bite me, call the dentist. Oh shit, go break it down, baby, gentle.
Let us appreciate them, please. Let us appreciate contractors. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now I take this opportunity to invite GG-30 to take over the program. Thank you.
Rotaractors, hoy. Rotaractors, hoy. Good afternoon. Habari zenu warembo wetu. Our guests, our Rotaractors, Rotarian, karibuni tena. Very quickly, our program is very tight. Mwalimu, I see you. Our program is very extremely tight. So I need the president wa Rotary Club of Bungoma Magharibi, Rotary Club of Bungoma Elgon, wasonge mbele kidogo tafadhali. Please move forward. Yes. Do you have a mic? Thank you so much. Presidents, maybe the people you came with, they don't really know. They keep assuming they see you. Introduce yourself, and then please introduce your board members very quickly.
Thank you. All protocols observed. My name is Cliff Barkach, President, Rotary Club of Bungoma Elgon. I've been told to introduce my board. So in our board we are 3. Let me quickly, maybe you can just stand. I don't know whether our DG will be able to. Yes. We call ourselves the executive because we're not many. This friend of mine, his name is
Now Wanjala Wahulumu.
Yes. He's our treasurer.
My name is Shadrach Mangeni. I'm the secretary of the Bungoma Elgon Club.
Yes. Today also we have 2 new inductees. We hope there will be time for them to be inducted by our DG. They are Mwalimu Richard Strangi. Maybe you can just stand. And then we have our retired principal, Samuel Tarian. Then the other members of the board, quickly. We have immediate past president, Rotarian Ochemo Cheptai. Who else is with you? Then we have our Rotarian Robin, is our PR chair. Then we have come with one lady, Rotarian Eunice Kanya. So total of 8. Thank you.
I have mine.
Thank you, President.
Thank you, Madam DG. Our Ethics and Governance at the Region Rotary Engineer Miera, our AG, our DRR, I think she's walked away, was our board and fellow Rotarians, our partners represented here. I know we have Greg and we have Harambee Center representative. Our host, Principal Chwele Vocational Training Center, which is a center for excellence, and your board. And our guest of the day, our teenage mothers, and all members and friends of Rotary. Good afternoon. So my name is Rotarian Roy Wafula, and I'm the club president. I hope I mentioned the Rotary Club of Kibabi University. You'll be coming back to them. Thank you. So, I wish to introduce very firstly our board. Kindly, if you can be upstanding and march in front. Madam DG, we have about 10 members of the board. I wish very fast they can introduce themselves. It's good you hear their voices. Thank you. Just give them a mic.
My name is Rotarian Joy Wasilwa, in charge of projects, Bungoma Magharibi Rotary Club.
Good evening once again. My name is Madam Irene Kitty, the foundation chair of Bungoma Magharibi Club.
Good evening. My name is Rotarian Luke Wanyonyi, membership chair.
Good evening. Godfrey, Sergeant at Arm, Bungoma Magharibi Club. Thank you.
Our DG, all protocols observed. I am Rotarian Clara Bundotich. I'm the club treasurer.
Good evening. Rabachi Emmanuel, public relations.
Good evening, our guest, Dr. Afula Robert, Director Ethics, Bungoma Magharibi.
My name is Rotarian Leonard Muruto. I am the secretary.
My name is Rotarian Peter Simiyu. I'm the immediate past president, serving as the club trainer. Thank you, DG.
Thank you, our guest. You're most welcome.
Thank you so much, Prezo. You mentioned there is a Rotaract Club information. I imagine they have already identified their board, that is the president maybe. It's still work in progress?
Yeah, it's still work in process.
Okay,
We're still training them.
Okay, sawa. So the Rotaractors, mkisimama, please wave at our guests because you're still information. They've seen you dancing, wanawajua vizuri. Thank you so much. The next people I want to introduce would be the district. The district, and I ironically, he's a member of the district, but also a member of Bungoma Magharibi. So allow me to introduce one of the members from the district, Rotarian Victor.
Hello, everyone. My name is Rotarian Victor Omondi from Rotary Club of Bungoma Magharibi. I'm the past president and also serving at the district and the membership chair, Western Region, in charge of 18 clubs. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Daktari. Yes, the next person I'd like to call forward, Rotaractors. This is the person you need to pay attention to. We call her the district Rotaract representative. I will not take words from her mouth. Let me allow her to introduce herself.
DG, all protocols observed. Good evening. My name is Lydia Lucera. I am the district Rotaract representative. For those that don't understand that, I serve together with the DG. I'm the DG for Rotaractors. Yes, I'm from the Rotaract Club of Eldoret, and I am happy to be here.
Thank you, DRR. The next person makes me feel like I'm not the right person to introduce him, rather, because he has been in Rotary for quite a while, has mentored me through my Rotary journey, which is very young. And because I do not have words to describe him or how to introduce him, respectfully, engineer, nakuomba, please, come and say a word and introduce yourself.
Thank you, Ejeros. Our district governor, District 9212, Madam Asep Azrat. Our DRR, Lydia Mukera. The two presidents in the house, the president of the Rotary Club of Bungoma Magharibi and the Rotary Club of Bungoma Mount Elgon. Our fellow Rotarians in the house, fellow Rotaractors, the district leaders accompanying the DG, and friends of Rotary, not forgetting our teenage mothers. Mulembe muno, mulembe swa. Good. DG. Mulembe is Jambo. Yes. I'm Rotarian Engineer George Muyera from the Rotary Club of Kisumu Inam. As you've heard, I'm a senior Rotarian. I've served in several positions in Rotary at the district level, and I'm a proud Rotarian. It's really a pleasure to be here. The last time I was in Chwele was so many years ago before this road was tarmacked. And we were heading to a place called Chesikaki. Chesikaki must be ahead, eh? Yeah. Where water flows by gravity from Mount Elgon. So that is the last time I was here. And I've seen a lot of progress on this side of this part of the country. I don't know whether I'll be given another chance or I just finish. I finish, yes. Okay, so currently I'm serving on the board of governance and ethics at the district level. And at the regional level, I'm also heading the same. In my club, I'm also heading the same. I'm happy to hear that you have already appointed the governance and ethics chair in your club. And I just want to remind him that on the 19th, next Saturday, we shall be training club governance and ethics directors. It will be a 2-hour training from 8:30 to around 11:30. Where is he? Thank you. Mount Elgon, have you done the same? Do you have a governance and ethics chair or director? Where is he? Okay, just pass the message. Should not miss the meeting or the training on Saturday. And I want to believe that with the governance and ethics chair in your club, then I want to believe that this project is in safe hands. Though he has not been trained, but I know he has attended the basic training. We are here today for the purpose. Munasikia ama nichanganye Kibukusu? Poleni. Oh, wanasikia. So we are here today with our district governor. Normally every year, we elect a new office at the district level and at the club level. And one of the responsibilities of a district is to make sure if she visits all clubs in her district. In our district, we have around 146 clubs. She began all the way from the Mount Kenya, moved to Nairobi. Now she's in Western, where she began her journey yesterday and end up in safari yetu itaishia mahali inaitwa Maralal. So we have a long journey to go. She has to visit almost 32 clubs in our region. And part of the purpose of these visits is what we are doing on the ground as Rotarians in terms of serving our communities. So we are here today purposely for that. And we also want to see where the money which has come through the Rotary Foundation is going. Are we together? But I just want to remind us one thing. Rotarians have donated this money, isn't it? This money has come from Rotary Foundation. Rotary Foundation ni mahali ambapo wanarotaria wanaweka pesa zao pamoja, na baada ya miaka 3 zinakuja kufanya miradi kama hii. Unanielewa watoto wangu? Now, it is also our responsibility when we are told to give. We should show up and give. It's not all about receiving. Rotarians, are we together? Yeah? It is all about giving. Even in the Bible, they say, when you give more, iko mchungaji hapa. Yes. So it's about giving and giving and giving. And when this money comes to the ground, it is also part of our responsibility to make sure that we have utilized these monies in the right way. And I can see indeed, under the leadership of President Roy, we can see the fruits of our foundation money. Allow me to congratulate the Rotary Club of Bungoma Magharibi. But I'm a little bit disappointed in terms of visibility. When we came in, yes, we saw the VCT, but the Rotary logo was not visible. It was not visible. We need something big, not something small like that, so that people can know what Rotary is all about. Tunakubaliana hapo? Yeah. Hata hapo kwa Najijali, we should have had a Rotary what? Because we are partnering with them. Yeah? We are partnering with them. So let's try and be visible. So kwa hayo machache na marefu, singelipenda kuendelea because nikiangalia nyuso zenu ni kama sijui tumewachelewesha, ile mulo imepoa, lakini tutaikula tu, si ndio? Madam Eji, thank you, and thank you for listening to me.
Thank you very much, Engineer. Makofi kwa yeye. Now, the next person, or rather the next 2 people I'd like to invite forward is Rotary Club of Bungoma Elgon and Rotary Club of Bungoma Magharibi, the presidents, to kindly give us a brief of what your club has been up to apart from Najijali. So if you could kindly make it into possibly 5 minutes max, we'll be very grateful. But take us through what you have been doing, what your plans are, so that we can have targets for you. We are recording, we'll follow up your promises to the DG going forward. You know the areas we spoke about. So please, over to you, President Cliff.
Thank you. I didn't know that I will have this opportunity to speak. So I have no speech. I just want to inform our DG that our club was chartered in 2019, and this must be our 4th year. Over this lottery year, we partnered with the Forest Service, who donated seedlings to us, and we planted 15,000 seedlings in schools around Chwele. Over the recent, like last month or so, we have participated in global hand washing, where we also received courtesy of Zitune Liver, I keep forgetting, That's Lifebuoy, and hand washing liquid, which we donated to one school. When we went to that school, we saw there were quite a number of gaps there. And there's a lot of demand for our services out there. Then again, we had what we're calling Western Rift region. We had an event in Busia where we walked 7 kilometers in polio walk for this year. So this year we've been quite busy. In our club, we haven't attracted partnerships from far. Let me also say that we haven't implemented any big project apart from these small projects. The Rotarians are the ones who are actually supporting. So we look forward to continue strengthening our club so that we are able to also do the way our mentors, RC Bungoma Magharibi, who actually start this club. Thank you.
Check. Thank you. Good afternoon once again. Thank you. I think I said my name, so I won't say it again. Thank you. I'm honored, Madam DG. My name is President Roy Wafula, Rotary Club of Bungoma Magharibi. As a club, first I want to wish to thank all members of Rotary Club of Bungoma Magharibi, the board, and those who are not serving on the board, and even those who are inductees and they've been there actively in the club, for your support and make us, see where we are. Madam DG and the regional team, I must say we are most sincerely thankful that you created some time, even in such kind of weather, that would have some time with us, and I would wish to be very brief. On project, rather I would begin by the genesis. So Rotary Club of Bungoma Magharibi was registered in 2019. And since then we've done 3 global grants, 2 being ongoing, including the current, which is yet to begin, and 1 district grant. Currently, the club is having a mental health program going on. It's a global grant project funded by the Rotary Foundation. And we are doing it in an area called Kimwanga in partnership with Dr. Sister Agnesita, who is a Carmelite sister. And in that project, we've been able to sensitize up to 20,000 members of the community on various aspects of mental health and providing treatment using the Rotary Fund. We also have had 5,000 members treated in the facility at Kimwanga, with Dr. Agnesita providing the technical support. We've done a project on environment. We first of all had a project that was last year on environment, and that was Adopt a River by support of the district. That was one of the successful projects which was reported and ended. Currently, I wish to say just before where we are, we did an environment project in partnership with the Jumbo Charge, and we planted in collaboration, and I want to appreciate Engineer Malomba, who is with us, that through that collaboration, he chose to join Rotary. Let's give him a clap. And his sister, Madam Marilyn, wherever you are, thank you. Now, they chose to join Rotary because we went with them and planted trees on Mount Elgon, and we did that up to 5,000 trees. And thank you for Rotarian for contributing greatly to that particular exercise. Today we are having the Najjali project, which is just yet to kick off at this particular area. And this project, I think to be fair, I would welcome our partners who are here represent, if you allow me 1 minute each, that this project is a teenage mother project. And after a need assessment, community need assessment, we realized there was a need. And at that time, we had, after COVID, a bigger population, up to 4,500 of the girls in Bungoma, underage, under 18 years, being, having pregnancy. And that will provided the need for this particular project. Now, in this project today, we partnered with Harambee Center, which is a non-government organization based in the US, but we are glad to have Mr. Paul Kuto, who is a board member and among the founding members of the Harambee Center with us. And he has since joined Rotary, and he's also going to be inducted today. Let's give him a clap. I must say he has paid the dues for the whole year as a member. I must recognize Greca and Grace Resource for Community Action members are there. The chairman is there, the coordinator is there, the CEO is there. Kindly be upstanding. Thank you. Those are our key partners in this particular project, and we appreciate you. I want to appreciate Madam Principal on behalf of the County Government of Bungoma, and you allow me to give her a minute because she's the host of the project here. And for sustainability of the Najali project, we had to sign an MOU with the County Government of Bungoma that one, they would be the host of the project. Two, that they would provide trainers for the girls who are going to have technical life skills in dressmaking and fashion design. And those people are paid by the government. And they had to provide still a driver for sustainability in accordance to Madam DG, our district foundation, that we would get a van through the grant implement, but then get it registered to the host community, which is the Chwele Vocational Training Center, and not to the name of the club. And so I would wish to welcome Madam Principal. Earlier today, we've had the chief officer who has left, but I think she has the report. We've had the director for TVET who has left. And we have acknowledgement from the Office of the Governor of County Government of Bungoma, and she has really greatly appreciated and promised more support to this particular program. Madam Principal, most welcome.
Thank you, President. Our chief guest, Madam DG, all protocols observed. I welcome you to Chwele VTC, Center of Excellence, which is the host institution for Najijali project. And as a county government, the county government of Bungoma, we are here to appreciate and to say thank you so much to the Rotary Club International. Through our Rotary Club Bungoma Magharibi, we are very much grateful for this project. We want to thank you so much and promise you that the county government of Bungoma is ready to take up this challenge of hosting these girls for the first time, and in continuity, they are ready to support the program up to the end. They have promised that they are going to help sustain the project even beyond the 18 months. We are very grateful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Madam Principal. As I finish about the Najali program, which Madam DG, with a lot of humility, I know you launch our foundation stone. And that particular construction or the building there is going to house these the young children, or rather the babies and the children among them, whose mothers are going to be trained, and therefore they'll be trained in the early childhood education according to the curriculum of the country. Allow me that before I hand over the microphone, because our program is being live streamed and our international partners are following keenly, I must welcome, I must actually recognize our international partner, the Rotary Club of White Salmon, who have contributed to this and they're standing by. But most importantly, making this program a success, and other international, around 10 or more clubs who are doing the same. As I finish, I wish to talk about our contribution to the foundation. So Rotary Club of Bungoma Magharibi has so far contributed 10,000 Kenya shillings to the Rotary Foundation. And thank you. And thank you, dear Rotarians, for your support. I must also say that the Rotary Club of Bungoma Magharibi have so far contributed, Madam DG, to the challenge of $500. And now we have 5 members who are waiting to be recognized as the PHF members from the Rotary Club of Bungoma Magharibi. Thank you. I don't know if I'll allow to list them, but maybe that time will come if I have to. The Rotary Club of Bungoma Magharibi is dedicated to grow our impact in communities and grow and strengthen our network. And for that case, we reach out to Kibabi University and want to thank one of our Rotarian, Dr. Robert Wafula, who's a lecturer at Kibabi University, for opening our door. And now we reach out to the Rotaractors. And at the moment, we are now going to get the Rotary Club of Kibabi University. We are in the process and they'll soon be chartered. We've been missing around the university around would not have actually any university-based Rotaract club. And that maybe would be the very first one. I think the nearby is Maseno or even Most. I know there's one in Most. Thank you. And we'll work so closely with the DRR to make that vision successful. Currently, we are discussing with the District 9214, where we hosted Rotarians from District 9214, Uganda, and they demonstrated their strong will to partner with us and do a project on child and maternal health. So far, the Ugandan Rotarians have raised 150,000, which is available, and as a club, we are trying to raise up to 100,000, and we are reaching out to other partners so that we may make it up to 1 million. And that money is going to enable us to equip one of the hospitals nearby at a place called Kaptenai, where the mothers give birth using a coach. And according to our baseline survey and community need assessment, there's great need to give them support so that we can minimize death of the mothers and the children during the, the birth processes or delivery process, so to say. Now, our request, Madam DG, in your own way and humility, you'll see how you can support us to make that project a reality and help about 30 mothers at an average in every month who deliver on a coach at Kaptenai Hospital. Madam DG, I wish to hand over and end at that particular point. Great thanks.
Thank you very much, President Roy. It's always a good feeling when you get feedback that, when somebody promises, I want to do ABCD and actually tries to deliver. I must congratulate you and your team for actually delivering on the foundation. Thank you very much. And others, of course, so thank you very much. The next step is very simple. I think the bit you forgot to mention was on matters membership.
Thank you, AG. I should be very unfair, isn't it? Because we've a very big team of members who are getting inducted today, and we pray that Madam DG, you'll induct them. So we have a list of 13 new members who are being inducted to the Rotary Club of Bungoma Magharibi today.
So that makes it a total of 15 being inducted today. 2 from Elgon, right? 3 from Elgon. 3 from Elgon. So as we are preparing our DG to come address us, I hope, Presidents, you have shared you shared the details about the prospective members who are about to be inducted, so that we can use those details. But without much further ado, without taking too much of your time, allow me to invite once again the engineer to welcome our beloved DG so that she can take us through the induction. and talk to us. Tell us a few nuggets of wisdom. Asante.
Good evening, friends and family of Rotary, once again. Good evening. Mulembe swa. Let them hear that we are here. Good. I think the Rotary Club of Bungoma Magharibi, you've made us proud. And Mount Elgon too. Though Mount Elgon, I've not had anything to do with the foundation. It's on the way. I hope it is on the way, and in the next 30 minutes it will be here. Yes. I'm also assisting the DRFC in this region in terms of fundraising and contributing to the Rotary Foundation. The DG will elaborate on that. I don't want to go into that. But it gives me a pleasure once again to introduce this beautiful Mama Pendo all the way from Ethiopia, from the Rotary Club of Addis Ababa West. I'll only wish you will sing for her, Mama Mulai, Mama Mulai. Yeah? So, allow me, therefore, to introduce our district governor, District 9212, which comprises of Kenya, Ethiopia, Eritrea, and South Sudan. And this is none other than Rotarian Azep Azarat, as I've mentioned, from the Rotary Club of Addis Ababa West, Ethiopia. She is, the way you see her, a full-time volunteer, and she's serving as our district governor, District 9212, for the Rotary year 2022-2023. Rotarian Hazep has had an exemplary career as a Rotarian and currently serves as the Vice Chair of the Rotary Ethiopia Board. Previously, she served as the Rotary Ethiopia Country Chair in 2018-2019 and as a club president of the Rotary Club of Addis Ababa West in 2017-2018. She is also a multiple Paul Harris Fellow. She has contributed a lot of US dollars to the Rotary Foundation. And apart from being a major donor, she's also a benefactor. And due to her profession and personal interests, Hazep has traveled extensively across the globe, engaging with Rotary. And this includes 7 Rotary international conventions and the first African summit in Marrakesh. Is there anybody from Bungoma Magharibi who has attended a Rotary International Convention? I'm sure this next year we are going to Melbourne, Australia. Azeb retired from the World Food Programme, WFP, after a stellar 28-year career, which included a 2-year stint in the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization. And during her time in these roles, she has held senior leadership positions such as Deputy County Director in Sri Lanka and Sudan, Senior Regional Program Advisor for Eastern, Central, and Southern Africa countries, Regional Program Coordinator for Southeast African countries, Emergency Coordinator in Bosnia, Herzegovina, Donor Relations and Reports Officer in Kenya, Projects Officer in Ethiopia, And in her capacity as a senior program advisor, she also held position as regional HIV/AIDS coordinator for East, Central, Southern African countries and gender focal point to ensure women empowerment is part and parcel to a human resource management and project development and implementation. Her role as the peer support volunteer in WFP has allowed her to support staff with personal and professional challenges. So I want to believe our teenage mothers are in the right hands. Azeb holds a bachelor's degree in personal management and administration sciences from the Addis Ababa University, Ethiopia, and has attained various professional skills qualifications in monitoring and evaluation, humanitarian coordination, conflict resolution and reconciliation, and project management. She recently completed a peace ambassadorial training with the Institute of Economics and Peace and has become an IEP Peace Ambassador. She has been happily married to Getachew Hales for 42 years, and they have 3 beautiful children, 5 grandchildren, as young as she looks like. Azeb loves learning, reading, sharing her experience, meeting people, and appreciating others' culture. Join me in welcoming our district governor, Mama Mulai. DJ, Mama.
Mama Napoyo, Mareva, Gangwe, Hana, Aoko Pascalia, Hana Bene.
Please have a seat. Thank you so much. Thank you. And first of all, I'll start by apologizing for being a bit late. I know that for the children it has been difficult, but we were tied up with other work in another club. So thank you very much, presidents, for being patient with us. And Rotarians, guests, I'm not too good in protocols, by the way, because protocols normally take you away from people. So I want to be close to people. I am used to being with people. I'm a field person, so I'll just leave the protocols aside. So before we start, before I make my remarks, I would like to induct our new family members to Rotary. Can you hear me? Yeah, I hate this thing, I'm not really, yeah. Okay. All right, can you hear me now? No, you're hearing me because I'm very close to you. Hello, yes. All right, we have 2 inductees from Rotary Club of Bungoma, Mount Elgon, and 13 from Bungoma, Magharibi. So I'm going to ask the presidents just to tell us a little bit the background of this, because if I ask the sponsors, it will take so much time because there are many. But I just would like the Bungoma Mount Elgon president to come in and say a few words about, the inductees.
Okay. Thank you.
Right. Go ahead.
It's my pleasure to say that this friend of mine is a retired principal of a high school. I don't know how many years he taught until he retired, but he began teaching in 1980, the year I was born. And I came to know him when he became the NAT branch executive. Is it this called? Executive Secretary, KNUT, Mount Elgon branch. And later when he vied to be a member of parliament for Mount Elgon, though he did not succeed, but he's a good mzee. Richard is deputy principal, deputy head teacher of a school, Walanga Primary School, I guess. He's also a very important man. This man is the chairman of the Chepkube Farmers Cooperative Society Limited, which is coffee marketing. And you know coffee is quite important in our area. Thank you. Once they join us, we want to take them through basic training, Lottery 101, and basics of lottery. And we hope they will take up leadership positions in the club.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And now I call upon.
Just a moment.
Still, you have 3.
AG, you remember Robin, when you came visiting our club, you did induct him. But it's my pleasure also to say Robin is a teacher, profession, working in a school at home.
Okay.
Thank
If
you.
Robin is inducted already to the club, have a seat, please.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome to the. No, 2 of them, let them stand. The other one is inducted, so there's no double induction. Okay, so can I have president of Magharibi, Bungoma Magharibi, please?
Thank you, Madam DG. Mr. Paul Kuto, if you may come in front. So Mr. Paul Kuto is a public administrator in finance and is based, operates between USA and Kenya, and he is a businessman for 30 years, a co-founder of Chwele Development Project, Chwele Clinic, Chwele Community Resource and Peace Center. Mr. Paul Kuto is joining as a member of this club. You're most welcome. Oh, okay, thank you. And he represents a big team of the American partners we are working with. Okay, he would wish that we'll give him time to make little remarks, if possible. Thank you. After induction, thank you. Engineer Mike Malomba. Engineer Mike, thank you. So he's an agricultural engineer. Okay.
Let me call them. Okay. Mr. Paul Kuto, Engineer Mike Malomba, Miss Marilyn Malomba, Mr. Justice Wanjala, Brother Raphael Wanjala, Miss Maureen Masinde, Mr. Owen Barasa, Dr. Robert Wafula, Dr. Ann Kukali, Mrs. Ivy Wanyonyi, Miss Dorcas Ngoya, Mr. Daniel Hongo, Mr. Mike Amolo. What I would like you to do is really not to spend so much time, just their profession only, and that's it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And the Rotarian Emmanuel Rabach. So, thank you. I had said Engineer Mike Malomba, agricultural engineer, business work and hospitality. And Marilyn Marumba is a professional and nutritionist. Justus Wanjala is a software engineer. Mike Amolo is an insurance specialist. Brother Raphael Wanjala is a professional teacher and environmentalist. Miss Maureen Masinde is an administrator, finance and media. Mr. Owen Barasa is a HR expert in management work. Dr. Robert Wafula is a lecturer at Kibabi University. Dr. Ann Kukali is an educationist, education management, works with the Ministry of Education in Bungoma County. Dr. Ivy Nelima works at the Friends Lugulu Mission Hospital in public health. Ms. Dorcas Wanjala Ngoya is a nurse, Bungoma County Referral Hospital. Mr. Daniel Hongo is an ICT consultant. Mr. Emmanuel Rabach is a HR and administrator, director of African Force. Those are the members I present for induction, Madam Leader.
Thank you very much. Thank you for agreeing to join Rotary clubs here in Bungoma, Magharibi, and Bungoma, Mount Elgon. So I will go straight to the induction process, and I would like you to listen carefully, because Rotary only brings people who can contribute their time, their resources, their knowledge. Rotary is not just a club. Rotary is to support our communities in our capacity to relieve or to change lives and impact lives. That responsibility we are going to enter this evening, and I would like you to honor it with your contribution. So I'm going to go ahead with the induction process. All right. Richard Sichangi, Samuel Kemuotie, okay, Paul Kuto, Mike Malomba, Marilyn Malomba, Justice Wanjala, Raphael Wanjala, Maureen Masende, Owen Barasa, Robert Wafula, Ann Kukali, Ivy Wanyoni, Dorcas Nigoya, Daniel Hongo, and Mike Amolo. You have been proposed for membership in the Rotary clubs of Bungoma Mount Elgon and Bungoma Magharibi by the Rotarians and the president of the clubs who brought you to us, and that you are duly elected. Therefore, it's my pleasure to formally induct you into this clubs. I understand that you are aware of Rotary requirements and that you have indicated your willingness to follow them, as well as your willingness to offer your services to assist your fellow Rotarians in their community and international projects. As you know, Rotary is a service club, each member performing what Rotary terms as service above self. In addition to service, you'll have the benefit of strong bonds of friendship with fellow Rotarians locally and worldwide. Now, I call upon you to access the Rotary website, www.rotary.org, for Rotary literature. If you cannot access the Rotary website, make sure that you undergo all the trainings being offered by the Rotary clubs. I especially recommend to your attention the object of Rotary and the four-way test, which form the criteria for Rotarians in their daily lives. I suggest also that as you travel, you avail yourself of the special opportunity you'll have to attend Rotary meetings and meet Rotarians throughout the world. This is another very rewarding benefit of your membership. The object of Rotary is to encourage and foster the ideal of service as a basis of worthy enterprise, and in particular, to encourage and foster, first, the development of acquaintance as an opportunity for service. Second, high ethical standards in business and professions, the recognition of the worthiness of all useful occupations, and the dignifying by each Rotarian of his or her occupation as an opportunity to serve society. Third, the application of the ideal of service by every Rotarian to his or her personal, business, and community life. Fourth, the advancement of international understanding, goodwill, and peace through a world fellowship of business and professional persons united in the ideal of service. I charge you to judge yourself by the Rotary four-way test of the things you think, say, or do. Is this the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? You have a lot to learn about Rotary. It's not just another club. It's a way of life. But you were elected to membership because we felt you would fit into this way of life. You'll be expected to attend the weekly meetings. In fact, you must attend if you are to remain a Rotarian. Always remember Rotary's motto, service above self. Rotary is like everything else. You get out of it what you put into it. May I now request all to stand. It is my privilege and honor to induct you all as members of the Rotary Club of Bungoma Magharibi and Bungoma Mount Elgon. Fellow Rotarians, I present to you Rotarians the 13 for Bungoma Magharibi and the 2 for Bungoma Mount Elgon. And I charge you not to fail in your duty by giving them your friendship and helping to make their membership active, useful, active, and happy. And now, by the power vested in me as the district governor of District 9212, we will pin you the Rotary emblem on to declare you to be the newest Rotarians in the whole wide world and active members of the Rotary clubs of Bungoma Magharibi and Bungoma Mount Elgon. Welcome to Rotary. We all look forward to the enrichment of our lives as well as that of your own by your association in the world's oldest, largest, and finest service organization. Welcome aboard. Okay, President, come the two presidents. Where are you?
The other one wants to be done.
This one. The chain.
The chain, yeah.
Yes.
The chain.
Hi. Semeni githeri. Ama ni njaa. Warembo. Semeni warembo. Kwani nyinyi mko ugly? Warembo.
Smile, 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 guys. Life is too short.
I smile. Surely. Kama kuongea kibukusu. One second, Gigi.
Okay.
Go out.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Madam Oh,
yes, yes.
Can we go and pray to Maliza?
I would rather say, let's unveil first.
Did you say we unveil first? Yeah.
Yes, we unveil first. And
So that
thereafter,
the kids
yeah, the kids, can go.
We are okay like that?
Yeah, Oh, really? So you are almost transferring.
It's a transfer.
I want to also hear from my own serious work.
Yeah, thank you so much. The same thing with me, I after working 10 years outside of Ethiopia, I went back and I became a Rotarian.
The next phase of the program, let's get organized. Very quickly, we'd like to unveil the plaque for your center and hand over the van to you. So, Madam, where is she? You'll lead us, Cindy Prezo. Please guide us where, how to go about it, please.
Thank you. Madam, your request is if you would unveil, just come, Madam Frida. Because they are the user community. And if you'll unveil the new van to them.
Okay.
And then we will go and there's a foundation we are laying for the child care center for this particular program. And we unveil.
Let's do that then.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I think all members, can we go along with the DG? Thank you.
Center for the teen mothers who can really be supported through income generating activities, through training and capacity building. Therefore, if they can be out of your hands to build their own capacity.
Yes.
From the start, what you have to really teach them is that they should be out of help in a shorter period of time. So that you impact them, you train them, you build their capacity, and attach them to a bank where they give microcredit schemes. Then they will be by their own responsible for their project.
Yes.
So this is what we should do. We cannot carry them for longer period, otherwise they become completely dependent on assistance. Therefore, that's what I would say. And congratulations, everyone. And I'm really happy to be here with you to unveil this very important project.
Thank you
very much. Yeah, let's continue to imagine Rotarians and march together. Accountability, governance, and ethics are our key pillars. Therefore, this project should not be something tomorrow it breaks and it stops, but something which will continue, not only these teams that I have seen, but more teams to come. And there must be a good, by the way, teaching method for our youngsters. The other day, I was in one of the clubs visiting a school. A 10-year-old girl has given birth. This is not something we would support. So teaching, creating awareness must be there. Because these teens now, they will be spending their time running around with their kids. They will not be educated, they will not go to proper employment. This is the only means that they have, which you are going to do. So I thank you all for participating in this, and make sure that this project works and impacts things. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's okay. She can ignite.
It's working.
Thank you.
No, I'm not really. It's far.
It's far.
Yeah, even music. Thank you very much. So you can come in and try it as well. So that it works. All right, guys, let's go back. Thank you. Thank you so much.
When Edwin is on the prayer center, that's some media purposes. You'll ask every question about it. Any question very fast. I don't know if you can do it here or when you go there.
Okay. Very fast.
Please back down. So.
Where is Rotary? Sorry. I am going to be with my Rotary. I want this background. Yeah, so I will introduce myself, introduce Rotary, and talk about this. Okay, I'm here. My name is Azeb Asrat. I'm the district governor. Let's stop it and start again. Maybe. The music.
Music.
Oh. Okay.
Start.
Okay, my name is Azeb Asrat. I am the district governor for District 9212, Rotary International. And the district covers 4 countries, Kenya, Ethiopia, Eritrea, and South Sudan. And we have 141 clubs in the district, having about 7,000, 4,000 of which are Rotarians and 2,700 are Rotaractors, young Rotaractors. So this district, covering all these clubs, provides assistance, support to the needy, to impoverished communities, to people who are in need. And today we are here in Bungoma, Magharibi, and with our club members to unveil a project for teen mothers for a capacity building vocational training center. We are providing this van to the vocational center in a way to help and support the mothers, the young mothers, in order to move around and do the work as well by the administrators. So this project will certainly help build the capacity of our teen mothers. One thing that I would like to highlight here is it's up to us, the elders, the seniors, that we need to teach our children only to have children when they are ready with their education, with their future. This is something we need to instill in the minds of our young mothers, teen mothers, so that there is no replication of the same trend as we move forward. So Rotary always goes to people who need help, who need support, and that's exactly what we did today, and I'm very, very pleased. Thank you everyone who participated. Thank you, President, and your team for doing this, because this is one area that we need to build up and support our needy teens. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Was it good? Are you happy?
It was good.
No, what I'm going to do is